Thanks, Eden. Yeah, you guys are talking about the weather. It is perfect out here in the Publix kitchen. I'd like to welcome back Chef Shelley and Tia from the Sweet Spot Urban Lounge. And today we're talking about the fall menu. You have a lot of great desserts here. So walk me through what you have and what will be featured at the store.
Oh, absolutely. Well, for this weekend, we will have a variety of pies, and we will have our cocoa bombs since the weather decided to turn really cold really fast. That's what I say here in Florida. So we have, usually people make pumpkin pie, but you can also make sweet potato pie. Just substitute sweet potato for pumpkin. And what people don't know also is you can substitute acorn squash or butternut squash.
Do you change around any of the ingredients as far as like to sweeten it up? I know a sweet potato is sweet to begin with, but again, to make it a pie, anything you would do a little different?
You know, you can add regular sugar, you can substitute brown sugar, you can substitute molasses, agave, things like that. It just all depends on, like if you're diabetic, you can take something that's lower on the glycemic index and you can still have your pie and it still tastes delicious. Now what we also have is we have a third ingredient pie, and I brought that so that you could tell us what the ingredient is.
Should I use one of these little ones or the big one? What do you recommend?
Whichever one you want to take home.
I'll do that. Here, I'll try this one here.
Okay.
So we can split the other one. All right. This is really good. It tastes sugary to me.
Right.
Like even more so than a pumpkin pie.
Right.
Almost like a sugar cookie and a pumpkin pie combo.
Oh, that's a good description.
So what is it?
Well, you know, usually I come on at the beginning of the summer for hurricane season and I talk about canning. So this is an ingredient that you should have in your cabinet because you canned it yourself, and it's beans.
Get out of here.
So it is just a bean pie.
Wow,
and
this
I
is
ate
amazing.
these in Los Angeles. Usually there would be a guy standing on the corner, and it would be a Muslim guy. And the story is that Muhammad Ali's chef thought that sweet potatoes, it was going around that sweet potatoes weren't good for you, potatoes, starch, and all that stuff. So, but he wanted a pie, so he made it out of a bean pie. Because really white beans don't really have a flavor, so you can add all those fall flavors like we do: cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, cloves, ginger, stuff like that.
You know what I love about this is the consistency is kind of like a sugar cookie, like a soft sugar cookie, like with the texture. That's what it tastes like to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that is delicious.
I make all of these really easy in the blender. I just put all my ingredients in the blender, blend it all up. The pumpkin pie was made with, this is the pumpkin pie. I had mixed it all up myself. Pumpkin pie made from real pumpkins. I got these pumpkins from Main Street Food Park over on Main and 3rd. They got a lot of pumpkins. Go get a pumpkin. And as long as you don't cut into your pumpkin, paint your pumpkin, decorate your pumpkin, you can use these to make pumpkin pie out of.
You know, it's funny, going back to the bean pie, if you would have said, hey, I made a bean pie, and you see this jar, and be like, you know what? I'm going to pass. I just had breakfast. But the fact that you did it out of order, I'm like, I'm going to try.
Exactly.
And now Tia over there is working her skills, decorating those cookies. That looks really, really good.
Absolutely.
So what type of glaze is that on the top?
That is a royal icing. It's made with egg whites and powdered sugar. So you get it to a nice consistency, and then she swirls the food coloring on, you know, with the, you can use a toothpick or a bamboo skewer, and then the kids can just dip sugar cookies in it.
I love
and
the
you can use
presentation of
any
that.
colors,
Yeah.
you know, and it comes out really nice. And, you know, young kids can do that too.
And Chef Shelley, I just want to make sure that the viewers at home could contact you. I know that you're revamping the entire website and you have so many different products. You're known for canning up everything as well. How can people get in contact with you and actually search and learn about the products?
Absolutely. On our Facebook page, you can go to the Sweet Spot and Urban Lounge. That'll have our new address at 345 East Bay Street. We will be there with our pickles, our jams and jellies for your tailgating this weekend. We have our new phone number is on there. You can give us a call. You can hit our website, www.sweetspoturbanlounge.com, and place orders there. Send me an email, and you know, we'll make it happen for you.
All right. Well, I learned that I like bean pie. I also learned it's your birthday today, so happy birthday.
Thank you.
Here, on behalf of River City Live, grab one of the treats that you give us. But thank you so much. Right now, we're going to send it over to Eden.